like falling deeper. Colder nights 난 너무 싫어. 기다리기에는 너무 길어. 줬던 내 사랑이 식어. 기대만 하는 것도 난 힘들어.
Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. For those of you who are new here, my name is Steph, and today I'm going to be sharing with you guys how I get this blowout. Now, this is definitely if you have hard to curl hair or need your blowout to kind of last, this is one of the best methods I have ever come across of doing my blowout at home. I feel like I get the most consistent results. It's so foolproof and it's really easy. What you're gonna need, I use my Dyson Airwrap. You can use the Shark, whatever equivalent is, or you can use like a 1.25 to 1.5 inch curling iron, depending on what you have, and just follow the directions that I am rolling the hair and stuff like that, because it pretty much works the same. I've done it with my 1.25 inch iron as well. But yeah, it's actually kind of easy and it's very foolproof, and I feel like it gives you almost salon quality results at home. And you can of course tweak the sectioning and the parting depending on how you like it, but I usually wear a middle part, but I also find it looks really good with a nice side part. So, you wanna see how I get this? I'm watching. All right, so a couple things that you're maybe gonna want / need. Now, you can replicate this with a curling iron or a Shark or kind of anything like that, even a thermal brush, but this is for me the fastest, most foolproof method to get the look I want from my blowout. It's like really bouncy look. Anyways, so to prep the hair, I'm gonna use the sample of the Living Proof TBD Multitasking Styling Cream, and I'm just gonna take, I don't know, like a solid amount, and run this starting from the ends, working up and focusing on the back where I feel I am most frizzy. And there's a couple of things. I usually feel like my hair, weirdly enough, holds a blowout without anything in it, like decently, but to reduce damage and stuff. And I say that because I really find that a lot of styling creams and stuff like this are like, they really weigh my hair down and they don't provide enough hold, but I also want like a really like shiny thing. It's a hard balance, honestly, when you have hard to curl hair, trying to figure out what works, what's not gonna weigh it down, what's not gonna make it feel dirty in 2 days. This is okay. It's really not my favorite, but I wanna just use it up. If I'm using one of these styling creams, I like the Kerastase one or one of the Bumble and Bumble ones just a little bit better. I think they're less heavy. Now I'm gonna go in with the Day Agave Heat and Hold Styling Mist. This actually makes such a difference in how my hair holds, but this does make my hair really gritty feeling, so it's not an every time necessarily, but it is really good and definitely does make the difference. But yeah, it makes your hair feel kind of gritty, a little bit dry and sticky, but it does really keep the shape. To make sure everything is evenly distributed, I'm gonna give another brush through with a round brush. And I know in my last blowout video, I worked from the bottom up, and I honestly prefer that, but I find working with so many rollers, you have to just start from the top down. It's the bane of my existence, but it is the best I've found, even though I don't like it. Okay, Make sure everything is evenly distributed and smooth. Now I'm going to take my air up without anything in regular hair dryer or whatever. If you're going to use a regular hair dryer, you need to dry your hair, you're going to use a hair dryer and a curling iron. You need to dry your hair 100%. If you're using a Dyson or a Shark, this sort of thing, for me, I like to just make sure that my roots are dry and most of the like back area, a lot of that moisture where it will hold on to it and take forever to dry is out, but you don't have to be so specific. I know a lot of people are like, it has to be 80% or whatever. I'm like, I've never felt it, but yeah. So let's just give it a rough dry.
Feel like falling deeper. Cold nights 난 너무 싫어. 기다리기에는 너무 길어. 줬던 내 사랑이 식어. 기대만 하는 것도 난 힘들어. No, I can't, just can't.
Alright, roots are mostly dry. I've spent a bit of time trying to get the moisture out of the back. I'm gonna go through again. Now, truly the best success I've ever had with this hairstyle has always been when I have made sure that my hair is meticulously detangled in between sections and everything, and like every piece is smooth and my sections are very clean, all of that sort of stuff. So it's just a bit of extra work, but yeah. Alright, I'm taking the large barrel for the Dyson Airwrap Complete, popping it in, and this is what I'm going to be using to kind of cheat it. I've done this with the round brush, and yes, it works, but I don't get the hold I want, so this has been the thing, and I find that for the look I want, this is just a bit faster. If you are using a curling iron, just follow the direction I'm pulling my hair and how I'm placing the rollers, and make sure that you're using like at least a 1 1/4 inch, if not 1 1/2 inch barrel, and you'll be good. First thing, it actually doesn't matter if you are starting with your hair in a certain part or whatever, because everything's gonna go, this whole top section is going back in a faux pas. So, what I'm doing, I'm gonna take my bangs first, and I think this is right. Yeah. So, towards my face, I'm gonna start by wrapping it.
I just wanna know what you're thinking, wondering all day long. Not gonna do another pick and choose it.
Now, with my roller, I'm gonna pop it in and roll it towards my face and pin it. Okay, now moving back, I'm gonna pick up another piece, brush it out. And the same, wrapping it around, working on the, I have to switch the direction. Wrap it around first to make sure that the roots are nice and dry, and then just make like feeding the rest of the hair in and kind of whatever. The technique of how you wrap it around the barrel and stuff I find doesn't really matter necessarily, just so long as it's around the barrel and getting that shape. So let's do that.
기대만 하는 것도 난 힘들어. No, I can't, just can't.
I'm now taking another from the pack. I got the medium size, holder and wrapping this away from my face.
걱정돼 바보 같은 생각이야 알아 멍청해 상상만으로도 좋은 상상
And we're just going to continue this down the back until about here, and all the hair is caught, or sorry, air wrapped and stuff. So I'm gonna just speed you up.
근데 있잖아 너라면 다를까 생각이 들어 해볼까 말까 내 다리가 걸어가는 방향이 어딘지 서로 궁금해져 버려 애써 맘 졸여 하늘만 보면서
Okay, back done. The last one I put a big roller in. Now I'm gonna take a section from back here and section it on a diagonal and give this a brush, nice and smooth. Right, small roller, putting my hair in, and rolling it upwards, and making it kind of slightly vertical. It's kind of a big section. And now, opposite kind of angle, up from my ear to the back where the other one is. This is also kind of a big section. And I'm going to do the same thing. Making sure. And then same thing. I want to make sure that all the hair is caught. And we're rolling up and kind of pinning it a little like horizontal or vertical, like this way, going away. Same thing on this side.
Feel like falling deeper cold nights 난 너무 싫어 기다리기에는 너무 길어 줬던 내 사랑이 식어 기대만 하는 것도 난 힘들어 No I can't just can't 가져 내 맘을 놔줘 내 가슴을 다 바쳐
Okay. Moving on to the bottom layer, I'm gonna sort of repeat everything, except everything is gonna roll in. And that's gonna be so. First, for the top few pieces, I'm still going to take a small roller, smaller roller, and
하늘만 보면서 언제쯤 알게 될까 너도 나와 같은 생각을 하고 있을까 한참을 멍하니 보다 보니 살짝 어두워진 색깔 불그스름한 노을의 대가
we're done. Now I'm gonna let this all sit until everything is cool. It's like usually 10-15 minutes, not too long. You can leave this in for as long as you want. For me, just the sensory kind of side of it is a little difficult to deal with sometimes, especially like down at my neck and around my face. You can readjust, like if you're gonna do your makeup and stuff. I do find that it is a little bit difficult, but I'm gonna persevere and I'm gonna go do my makeup, and hopefully it'll be okay, and I'll come back to you guys. Okay, makeup done. I did like a try to get ready with me where I just updated you guys on like my anxiety. But anyways, let's take everything out. The key is going to be remembering which way I did everything, and you want to like twist as you unroll. Be careful not to like yoink your hair. Lost. Now, front pieces. Oh, stuck my lip gloss. So these are all the rollers taken out. Sorry guys. You guys keep dying for some reason, even though I have you plugged in and everything, but this is it. You can see it's got tons of volume in it. It just is so bouncy. You can spray it with hairspray if you want. For me, I'm not going to, just because I'm not leaving the house. I don't really want to make my hair crunchy. And you can see it just so nice, so bouncy. It is gonna fall, it is gonna be more straight, but for me, this is how I get the best lasting results on my blowout. And obviously to do that, it has to start a little bit more tight. But even in the course of this, it is very much like it is falling. And then I sing with the under pieces, like the bottom layers, with them curling in. They curl under really nicely. And then everything else goes away from the face. So I feel like in the back, it always looks really nice. And once the bottom falls out, it just has that little bit of shape to it. But yeah, that is everything. That is the blowout. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll